what you said though. I mean, let's not get it too far from that. You said Mortal Kombat. I mean, Street Fighter killed overshadow. You know, Mortal Kombat has never in the history of the series ever overshadowed Street Fighter. You know that, right?
Oh, they never came out. They never came out around the same time.
No, that don't count. No, don't you dare try to do. You move the goalpost move.
Why doesn't that count?
That don't count.
Yo, another episode. Say what's up, guys? What's going on?
What up? Welcome. We're
back in flesh.
Like and subscribe.
We're not back in the flesh, but we're just actually online. So we'll go ahead and start by this. First, before we even get into anything, man, I think me and Don want to kind of talk about, because we were late to the party with getting playing Tears of Kingdom.
Yo, boys got Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
That Switch game right now.
Yeah, listen, I
a little bit.
I may sound like a hypocrite on the podcast, because I think I said it on one of the episodes that I would probably never see myself getting a handheld console again.
And I end up look at you. Now look at you.
That one game, bro, is just, I don't know, bro. It's so fucking fun. Like I did play Breath of the Wild roughly, kind of when it came out around that time. But it's just, I don't know what it was, man. It was so much content. It was so long. It's just weird, because I'm used to playing Dark Souls games in general, but it's just seeing, like, I don't know. It just was so long for me. It didn't hold my attention. So I just dropped that, just like Mir did. But coming back to Tears of Kingdom, I don't know, man. Like, it just, personally, me, I love the arm. I love the way it looks. I'm pretty much gonna say mostly everything that we kind of already expressed on the last episode, which did phenomenal, guys. Appreciate all the love and support that you guys shed on that video. Really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But like, I love the I think the most challenging things for me is definitely the shrines. Like, I think the shrines, they might seem similar to Breath of the Wild, but I don't know. Like, you have to use a lot of creativity when you're making, like, attaching like different objects to make the path for you to be able to get to it gets harder each time you find these new shrines. So for me, I think it was I love the introduction in this, like, pretty much the land in the sky. That was like really amazing. And I'm like, okay, this is probably like the whole game right here, right? And then I remember when Danny was like, oh no, there's actually a ground level. And as soon as I came down, I'm like, holy shit, this is overwhelming, bro. Like, how much shit is in this game? Like, there's so much to do. There's so many side quests. There's so much enemies. There's so many things. The red moon that comes out of nowhere. Yep. It's just like, there's so many things, man. Like, Aaron, I got to disagree with you with the price, man. Like, it's definitely agreeable for like $70.
Back to Aaron with the price.
I disagree, bro. Like, it's like it has everything, bro, as far as like what it needs to have for $70. You're getting the bang for your buck when it comes to this game, bro. Like,
Aaron's damaged inside.
Oh my god.
But the combat, it's amazing. Now we have parry. I don't think we had parry in the first game.
We did.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Parry was cool. I like I said, like, just the ascend is like, yo, I just love when he goes through ceilings, and
that's definitely a cheat code right there.
It is like, it just like I like the one part. I don't know if anybody's gotten to this specific skyline tower, like, because you got to go through these towers to unlock the map areas. But like, you had to go underneath like this cave tunnel part for you to get into the actual tower, because the door was locked. Like, I was like, yo, this is fire, bro. Like,
yeah, I did that already. I did that.
Yeah, I literally unlocked all the towers, and I did all the tiers on the ground, the tier things. They're like the symbols that you have to go to the grounds. So you use the tower to shoot up, and then you have to look for that tier while you're in the air. And then I unlocked all of them already.
Yeah, for me, I'm just getting used to like you know, I'm still a little, you know, I haven't been on Nintendo for a while, so it's like the controls itself is still a little confusing to me sometimes because I have been off for Nintendo for a while. So I mean, when it comes to like the combat, I still struggle with that, but you know, I still think it's awesome, amazing. Like you get to use the attachments to, you know, the bows and you know,
I love the mending is crazy.
Yeah, you know, using the rocks to break to break actual rocks and shit. Like it's amazing, bro. Like I love that you get to mend so much shit, and you can mend almost anything to anything. Like
almost, yep.
Right? Like almost. So it gives you a lot of flexibility when it comes to like just mechanics in general. Like I love this game, bro. Like for me, it was so much worth the money in my eyes. I don't know about Aaron. Aaron disagrees, but you know, overall, man, like
still disagree.
I don't know, man. Like so some of our fans already kind of had that disagreement with you already, buddy.
Bro,
honestly, it's fine. No, they're no fanboys, so they're gonna be like that. So,
bro, people are making robots and using robots to kill like the bogoblins and stuff like that. It's
right.
Crazy. The way the creativity that people are doing right now.
The rewind is fucking great. And like I think what Mir said too, it's like when you actually going into the towers and you get to really, you know, when you're floating in the air, it's so much it's amazing to have to, you know, you have that so much control of the aerodynamic with this character, you know what I mean? And just seeing like just being up there is just amazing, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never seen a game like that before.
Yeah, there's one thing I do hate about when you're in the air like that is you don't have like too much push when you're floating and you're not using the glider.
The glider.
So if you're floating like that and you're trying to move forward, you're not moving very far, which sucks. Yeah. Because then you're using the stamina to your glider, and then you use all your stamina, and then you end up being too high off the ground, and you die. You know how many times I died because of that? It's so annoying.
Yeah, should have took notes from Fortnite.
Yeah, no. And then it's funny too because there was one part where I thought it was like a large body of water, and then it ended up being fucking shallow. And then I hit the ground and died. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Like, yo, it was. I can agree with that. Like the stamina in general is just fucking annoying. It's like even if you're climbing cliffs or if you're climbing cliffs or like even gliding or doing the simplest shit, like the fucking the stamina is pretty much like your enemy.
Oh yeah, I was struggling when it came to swimming.
Right. And if you don't got enough stamina, like if you could be floating down from like, I don't know, jumping down or some shit or something, like if you only got a little bit of, and if you're actually in the dead center of the actual lake or something like that, you don't got enough stamina, you're drowning. Like,
bro,
you are fucked.
Yes. How many times did that happen to me where I used a little bit of stamina I have for my glider and land inside the water? I'm like, okay, cool, I'm safe. And I was like, oh, fuck, I got no stamina. Like this much left, and then you can't swim too far. And then you're fucking drowning. Got to do the whole thing over again.
Right. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, besides those small things for me, like, I don't know. I just been enjoying the experience in general. I really, like, for me, this has to be the best Nintendo game of this year, Aaron. Of this year.
Just making sure.
Of this
you have to clear that up for Aaron.
That's what I had to say it like that. But Don, what you thought, man?
Oh yeah, I really like it. I only had like an hour into it so far, so I can't really say too much about it as of now. But yeah, so far I'm like at the mountain area where you first learn how to, you know, get warm with the peppers and how to cook everything in the pots. Yeah, I like the whole survival aspect of it. It really reminds me of like the Metal Gear days where you had to gather up food and you had to eat a certain amount to stay alive, and at certain times of the day, and you gotta mark it on your, you know, the clock and everything. So I like stuff like that, like survival games where it really makes you strategize your day out as you're trying to get to your mission.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, like you said, you had to really pay attention to like your meter or your stamina bar of like when you're swimming or climbing, because if you're not, they're gonna restart you and they're gonna take all your shit away. And then
not only when you die, you start all the way back from where you you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool though. It's like you get to build your own weapons and all that, and I already broke my first sword. I'm like, damn, okay. So it's like from software games in that aspect where you have to pay attention to the damage of your weapon as well. So it's like, okay, yeah, I can get adjusted to it though. I like the whole shrine thing, like you said. The building aspect kind of reminds me of Little Big Planet, because the way you're able to levitate the objects and build it together and piece it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay, I'm already used to this because I used to do this in Little Big Planet. So
yeah. The creating part of it, yeah, there's definitely a lot of similarities when it comes to that.
Yeah, so overall, like, I can't say too much, but I like it so far where it's going. So I'm gonna play more of it.
From the beginning of the game to where I am now, I just figured out something about Zelda, but I'm not gonna ruin it for nobody. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Like for the certain thing that happened to happen.
Interesting. I can't wait.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
I can't wait to get that far. But yeah, I think that that concludes how we feel. Aaron, excluded. But yeah, let's go ahead. Like we're going to talk about something different, especially for the first time actually being on the podcast. Let's take it back to childhood days. Where like, what was your top 5 like cartoon theme songs? Like, what would you think?
Oh, what?
So
right.
I want to start off with Ed, Edd n Eddy. That was one of the most iconic ones.
Yo, that was amazing, right? Like
that was one of the best ones.
Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's a good one.
I got Ed, Edd n Eddy. I got Dexter's Laboratory. Obviously, this one's gonna be basic. Is SpongeBob. Everybody knows SpongeBob. And then for me, my fourth one would be South Park. And then I wouldn't count this as much as for a childhood, but I was gonna say Adventure Time, but then I went back and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, that's on my I agree with that. That's one of my top right there, man.
That's that. I want to kind of stick with the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron?
Man. So, in no particular order. For me, Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory definitely one of them. Codename Kids Next Door. That has a really
Ooh, I forgot about that one.
That's a good one.
Really good one. That's a really good one. What else? Billy and Mandy. I'm definitely doing Billy. One, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You can't like that's what I mean. Like you could have not been from the 90s and not watched that. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
SpongeBob, because SpongeBob. No one. I'm
It's just pretty iconic.
It's pretty iconic. And the X-Men theme song, original. That was tight. Man, that thing was amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was good, man. Does Dragon Ball Z count? Like the Rock the Dragon. That counts, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can put that in there.
Yeah, so Dexter's Laboratory, Billy and Mandy, X-Men theme song, Rock the Dragon.
I'll go next.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Scooby-Doo, classic genre from the 1960s.
Woo. Go way back.
I gotta throw the Proud Family in there. That was a household.
Yeah, Proud Family was good.
Proud Family in there. So Scooby-Doo, Proud Family. I gotta throw the Teen Titans song in there.
Oh my
God.
How did I forget about that one?
Gotta throw Teen Titans. This one is gonna be left, but I don't care. I love this show. I gotta throw The Simpsons in there. Iconic.
It's a good show.
I gotta throw The Simpsons.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
And then my last row, I gotta throw Batman Beyond in there.
Oh my
One
God.
of the best shows ever.
Oh wait, hold on. The animated
Batman
series?
Beyond, easily.
The animated, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Batman Beyond theme song is legendary.
That was like the best Batman show, animated show ever.
It really
Batman
was.
Beyond.
All right.
Shout out to Terry McGinnis.
I guess I'll go next. Definitely Billy and Mandy's in there. Ed and Eddie, because those I grew up on. Ben 10. I think that was a good one. Yeah, Ben 10. Yo, the original Ben 10, not the new one. Not the new one.
Yeah, I know. The original.
Yeah. Damn. Theme song that really clicked in there.
got two more.
Samurai Jack. I think Samurai Jack was a good one.
Oh yeah,
That one was pretty
sick.
dope.
I heard that one.
That was pretty dope.
Jack.
Yeah. And I guess Johnny Bravo. Yeah.
I didn't like his theme song too.
I like his own. That's
Shit
what
was
I'm
funny.
saying. You know what I'm saying?
I go real quick.
Right over the head.
I go with Vader Zim.
Ooh, yeah. Might as well add Ren and Stimpy in there.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was funny as shit too. And then I go Billy and Mandy and go wrong with that one. Then I also go with I go with Kids Next Door. Yeah, I like that one too.
Nigel.
I did finish that series too.
I just couldn't get over number one's head. Like, it's crazy.
And then I go with Hey Arnold. That shit. That shit cuts every time.
like,
Here we go.
Here we go. That shit. I love that shit.
Might as well add Recess in there, too.
What was the John's name? What was the John name? Helga?
Yeah, the one with the...
With the unibrow.
The one with...
She's like secretly in love with him.
Yeah, making sculptures and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo. But to continue what I was saying, too, it's like, since he already wrapped up, like, what's anime theme songs?
There's a lot of anime. So
I know, right?
Anime, they change in the seasons. They like change like every other season.
Man,
They changed the theme song.
on that one.
For me, I already going to say, wait, top 5. Damn. Hold on, I'll go next. Everybody else, I got to think of mine.
Yeah, I don't think I got a top 5 because I don't really care about the theme songs for anime.
I can go first. And this is all personal choice, right? Not like
personal.
All right. No particular order. I gotta throw Dragon Ball Z in there. Easy. I gotta throw Full Metal Alchemist in there.
No.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That's a good one.
Gotta throw that one in there.
That's nice.
I gotta throw Tank from Cowboy Bebop in there.
Oh yeah, classic.
I'm throwing season 1 My Hero Academia theme song in there. Damn, I was going like I do like the Akira.
Yeah, Akira. I was about to say Akira. Come on, bro.
Nah, but I like the Fire Force theme song. I'm gonna say Fire Force season 1.
It's a good one though. Not bad. It's a good one. Anybody else? Aaron?
Man.
Aaron said you wanted to start it off, but you know.
No, it's cool. I got you. So I'm gonna say Full Metal Alchemist because that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist original. I know that's like kind of maybe controversial, but that was really good. I like Full Metal Alchemist original opening. Death Note opening 1. First opening of Death Note.
Oh yeah, that's some heavy metal shit.
I love that.
Don's like, yeah.
I love that
too. And for me, this is gonna be crazy, but I'm gonna say I might get hated on for this, but I like the Dragon Ball Z Kai. You fight for love and glory. I like that. I like that. I know that.
You goddamn wimp.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I like Dragon Ball Z Kai. Get that word.
Wait, which one? Is it this one right here?
Yeah, that one.
Which one? The second one, right? This one?
The second one. That one. Everybody in middle school and high school was singing that.
I hated that one.
Don't act funny now.
I hated that one.
I can't, bro.
What do you mean? I know that one's going to be controversial. I know that's going to be controversial. That's why it is for me. I just like it. That's number 3 for me. Number 4. Number 4. Damn, how much we doing? Ending. Number 4. Damn, so many I do like. Hard to choose.
I know.
Yeah, like I said for Malcolm's original. I said Death Note. I said, don't stop wearing luck now. I'm going to go with for my number 4. I'm going to go with Code Geass opening 1 for that one. I like that one. I know that one sounds like
That's
if you watch
solid.
Code Geass opening 1. That one sounds like all wimpy and all sad and all that stuff. But I like that one. Code Geass opening.
Yeah, I like that better than the Dragon Ball Z one.
Wow. Okay.
Why nobody said Pokemon?
No, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely was gonna say Pokemon.
Like, who knows why Pokemon's anime, bro? And that shit's iconic as fuck.
It is.
That and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and for my last one.
Nah, Digimon was crazy.
Digimon.
Oh, yeah.
Digimon was tough. But for me, I say Eureka 7 opening. Y'all ever seen Eureka 7? So that's mine. I know kind of weird, but I don't care. Dragon Ball Z Kai opening his dragon. Sorry.
I could get that out of my head now. So for me, I guess I'll go next. I'll go Boondocks. I mean, technically, you know.
Yeah,
Boondocks. Yeah. That shit funny as fuck.
It is. Yeah, I know. Afro Samurai, right? No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's
Aaron, I thought you were surprised, man. That's one of your tops right there, bro.
I know. But I was going to say it for the cartoon one, but I forgot to add it. There's so many good ones.
Right. Berserk for sure. First season of Villain for sure. Love
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
that's a banger.
That's such a banger. You know I was gonna say that one already. And the new series right now. What is it called? Hell's Paradise.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That one's catchy as hell.
Yo, Hell's Paradise, bro. That's that top 5 right there right now. Danny?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, man, because bro, it's so I'm gonna say Pokemon, I'm gonna say Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. There you go. Those are those 3, and then we're gonna go new. We're gonna say the Chainsaw Man one is pretty dope.
That's a dope one.
That shit's fire.
Dorohedoro's dope too.
Oh yeah. I like
You ever
that.
seen Dorohedoro?
Yeah, I watched that one. That's a good intro. That's underrated.
Yeah. So there's my 5 right there.
Nice theme songs. Hopefully you guys we would like to hear your theme songs, especially if you got a chance to watch any. If you're really into anime, definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions on the comments below. And I know, like, before we continue the topics, I think I need to get this off my chest. And Miri, you can kind of go ahead and express with me. We are excited for MK12.
It's one technically. MK1.
MK1.
Oh, the Street Fighter 6 killer. Yeah.
Has everybody? Wait, before we start, has everyone seen the trailer?
Yeah.
To the MK12 trailer?
No, the one. Yeah, it's a reboot. Did you want?
I seen the 1. It's not a 12 though.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
MK1.
The reboot. Yeah. Did you see the
trailer? Yeah, I did. Yep.
All right. So,
it.
I mean, I'm excited for it. I don't know about. I know Aaron's just been like, "Yo, this is bullshit." Like,
I need to see game.
Oh, it's
casuals.
This
is that why they took this long? Is that why they took so long for 12? Because they're remaking 1.
Yeah, they I think they probably was just taking the whole thing, scrapping it.
I heard it wasn't a remake.
It's a
I heard it
reboot.
was just like a reimagined version of like Mortal Kombat,
which is interesting because we got a chance to.
Everything is going to be completely different.
Which is that's what I mean. Like I don't know if Liu Kang is actually bad now because he looks like it. I don't know if that's.
He's just the fire guy. If you play in the Mortal Kombat 11, the DLC, you know he takes ratings, please. So he's not bad. He's just like he's.
Yeah, but this is not following after Mortal Kombat,
right?
So,
no, it's not following. But if you watch the ending to like the Aftermath DLC, you know. He rebooted the timeline, so it's kind of strange. Just look it up. Look up when you get a chance.
They had Kung Lao and Raiden next to each other.
I love them. Yo, that's such an amazing.
That's the only way I could have tell the difference is because the vest, because they wear the same fucking hat. Like the way they made them their outfits in this new remake, it looks like they're almost the same person.
It looks really new, man. Like everything looks really fresh, man. Like I love.
Well, they have to. They got to meet with the times. They got to catch up.
No, but just the characters themselves, they look completely different. Like especially Sub-Zero and Scorpion, they look different. They actually have hair. They're not.
I feel like they. Do you guys think that they're gonna try to like make it similar to the movies? That's why they're rebooting it, so it can look close to it. That's why it's more hyper realistic instead of more cartoony like the original.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe maybe they're just trying to like start a whole new chapter for like the series. I don't know. It's a theory. I kind of agree with it. Mir, what do you think?
I just feel like Ed Boon was just like, this is the year of fighting games. Let's throw Mortal Kombat out there. Like, I think it was just.
Are you saying they're going to overshadow Street Fighter 6? Come on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially with casuals.
Oh, yeah. I think Aaron said this. So, Aaron, you might want to elaborate on the Street Fighter kind of like for anybody to try out Street Fighter. What were you saying on stream the other day, bud? You were saying like you got. You're not a part of the game if you're not in tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, personally, to me, you're not part of the the bigger overall community if you're not going to tournaments. That's just me. But but no, I mean,
what do you mean bigger? What do you mean bigger overall community?
Damn, Nick, what you start?
No, this was already on stream. This already happened on stream.
Aren't we all within the same community?
Like I said, I can't. We are. They are. I'm just. Well, can we give it to what you said though? I mean, let's not get it too far from that. You said Mortal Kombat. I mean, Street Fighter killed overshadowed. Mortal Kombat has never in the history of the series ever overshadowed Street Fighter. You know that, right? I mean,
they never came out. They never came out around the same time.
No, that don't count. No, don't you dare try to do. You move the goalpost move.
Why doesn't that count?
That don't count. They don't.
There's never been a year, especially in modern gaming, within the past 10 years, where they came out on the exact same year.
Mortal Kombat X 2015, Mortal Kombat X 2016, Street Fighter 5 beginning of 2016. There you go.
Street Fighter 5 came out in 2015.
Yeah, but all right, so that's around the same time, right?
No, it's two different years.
One year? 1 year? Bro. 1 year difference?
Yeah, 1 year difference is a big thing.
Difference.
What? But most fighting games, we're still getting content around that time, and the meta is still in its infancy.
Well, Mir, I think, Mir, like, didn't you express already like your experience on the beta? Like, what was your experience playing the beta?
I mean, it's cool. Like, mind you, I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan, so like, I can't be super critical because, like, for example, like hardcore Street Fighter fans, they know what they want. So I like. And for those specific like individuals, I can't really criticize the game too much because like this is probably something they've been asking for the longest.
Right.
For me, I don't give a shit about it. Like the whole battle hub and all that shit, create your character. I can care less about that because like I like to do either ranked or casual play.
Right.
And like I don't need to be in a hub to do that. Like so like for me, the whole hub world shit is just it's cool. It's a good way to like gather. I mean, it's essentially just a copy and paste from Guilty Gear.
I don't understand why they added that feature. I mean, I guess they wanted whoever to play to feel like they're actually a part of the Street Fighter experience. Like, is that?
Well, they had to do it because it's a whole new revamp for Street Fighter. So like, they had to add something to it. Like,
yeah, they were trying to like reimagine what to do next instead of making it a copy again.
Exactly.
Basically. Just the same game as the last one, just new characters. They had to edit. I mean, they had to add this hub world in there because if not, then I don't think it would be the same.
Yeah. I mean, like outside of that, like the gameplay itself is still great. Like, I don't have any issue with Street Fighter as a game. I just think like I don't like the whole tapping shit, like the whole footsies and you hit a hard hit and then you hit a low hit. Like, I'm not a fan of that shit. Like, I know that's the whole core.
When Aaron was fucking us up.
That's the whole core of Street Fighter and shit. But like, you know, Mortal Kombat is very like straight to the point. You link combos, you do this. Like, I just feel like Rushdown is better in Mortal Kombat. Like,
that is true.
It adapts to my playstyle of fighting games better than Street Fighter does.
Right.
I'd say Street Fighter doesn't have any of that. It does, but like I don't like the whole tapsies footsies shit. Like
Yeah,
I feel like that's been what I've been going through with the whole fucking beta. Like everybody's so, and I get it. It's very important to play like strategic, but like I don't want to just keep. Oh, I hit you high and then I hit you low and then I hit you high and then I tap your foot here and then it's just like that shit's annoying. Like, are we gonna fight or are we just gonna keep playing footsies and tapsies? Like, because if that's the place, I can go play fucking Samurai Showdown. Like, there's damn near no combos in Samurai Showdown. That shit's a complete tap on game. Like,
yep,
it's based
I
on
agree.
Stuff like that. You know, and I'm glad you said that. You know, in your experience, you know, I get it. You're not used to like already. You don't particularly like the more methodical, more get into your head type of gameplay that Street Fighter is, and that's true. That's valid. It's not for everybody. Man, I've been playing these games for how many years? Like probably 15, probably longer actually. I'm playing these games for a long time, so I've had enough time to adjust to the core of Street Fighter. You know, learning how to zone, learning how to beat. The shimmy, the being in your opponent's head and everything, knowing when to grab and all that stuff. And Mortal Kombat is more rush down. It is. That's kind of ruined the experience somewhat for me for Mortal Kombat sometimes, unfortunately, because some characters get like really unga bunga. You know, Grandmaster Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat X, get really unga bunga. But I just like the Street Fighter, like the feel of it, like being able to think a lot more, being able to, like, you know, I mean, I can literally react to what you're doing, you know, like you throw out a punch or anything, or you just throwing it out lazily, then I can really react to you on that. I'm happy to say there are no, so far, overpowered mechanics in Street Fighter 6 so far, at least from what the beta showed me. I'm glad about that. The driving pack, you can definitely punish it, you can react to it and all that stuff. The super moves are fucking animated as shit, looks amazing, look like some anime shit. That's what I love about it. Like, we're both pushing Dragon Ball Z levels of Super than Street Fighter now, so I'm cool with that. Like what Mir said, or Edwin, one of them said, that this is the year of fighting games. Really, you know, we got Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat 1, 12, whatever.
And then Mortal Kombat now.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6, and all that stuff. But I don't know. I've just always been a
Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that? Yeah. Wait, is that this year?
I don't know. That's this year.
Might be.
I doubt that.
Might be.
I thought they said 24. I thought they said 24.
Yeah, because we still only got what, the grass. You know,
we just got the grass. Yeah. But again, they could just show us that, and they could have a lot more.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the grass looked great though. I'm not gonna lie.
The grass.
For me, it looked a little off. Like it was like kind of close to what's the game that turned out terrible? The fighting game, Jump Force.
Jump Force.
The background looked like Jump Force, and then the foreground characters look like Fighter Z. So it's like they're overlapping.
It worries everybody. It worries.
It looks a little weird. I mean, the graphics look amazing. I'm not denying that, but I got to see more than just the grass and him changing.
Yeah. And I think that's why I think that's what Aaron. I'm sorry, Don. I don't mean to talk over you. But that's what Aaron was saying too. He needs to see a little more with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm a competitive player, so that trailer can look as good as it wants. I need to see how the mechanics working. You know what I mean, Street Fighter showed me how the mechanics looking. I'm excited for Street Fighter 6. Now I need to see what Mortal Kombat's working with, because it's going to be like 11 again. Then, you know, I won't be touching it. You know, that's just me. But I don't want 10 either. I don't want Mortal Kombat 10 either. I would rather they struck a nice balance if they could.
Yeah, I mean, MK11 was. I'm not big on fighting games, but MK11 was all right. The only thing I never really liked about Mortal Kombat is how slow the fighting is.
Yes,
like it's very, it's kind of stiff. It's a little stiff.
In mud half the time.
Yes.
Man.
Hold on. So what I hope that they do in this reboot and moving forward is they kind of like speed up the combat just a little bit. I know how Mortal Kombat is, and I'm not asking for like a Marvel versus Capcom kind of speed. I'm just I said I'm not looking for.
He's not looking for Marvel versus Capcom. That'd be insane. More time like that.
I'm getting confused on what kind of speed I'm talking about when it comes to the combat. But I just want a little bit, just a little bit faster than what it is.
Yeah,
now.
it has to be.
Yeah.
It feels way too much like you're.
I need more loosey goosey, not so stiff.
The movement
That's it.
needs
Stop
a
the cap.
Yeah.
tough.
No, Don, go ahead.
I say with Mortal Kombat, like what Aaron said, I would like to see gameplay before I can really get true judgment on it. But yeah, it's kind of strange that they're putting this out so late when it comes out in September.
Bro.
Whoa!
Crazy,
Dog
bro.
ready.
All right,
I just want to see gameplay.
Mir's about to attack everybody.
Yo, bro.
He's
the
going
fact
nuts.
that we're asking for gameplay is like crazy to me, bro. Like it's
But
not
that
going to
comes
be
out
anything.
September.
No, but it's not going to be anything significantly different from 11 and 10 and all the other ones. Like I don't understand like what we like. I don't get like, bro. If I didn't see a gameplay trailer, until launch, that would not hinder my like. I already know what Mortal Kombat looks like. Street Fighter 6, like I already know what the shit look. Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6, it look exactly the same. Outside of the art changes. The art changes are the only difference.
I would say the same thing for Tekken too. If they never put out gameplay for that either, so it's not.
But why
not
do
biased,
why do you need to see Tekken 8 gameplay?
Did you just say why?
Because it could be like a new developer or a new team that's working on it, and then it could fuck up the series or something. I don't know.
Did you just say why?
That's
gameplay?
That's
a crazy take right there.
No, it's not, bro.
I've seen it plenty of times in different games. Like when they switch.
Just shut up and eat it,
bro. That's wow. That's like the next Arc System Works game that's coming out. We need to see gameplay. Like no, like
yes,
we know their art style. They use the same formula. Like
come on now.
I understand like looking at gameplay to like understand characters' abilities and try to like understand their movesets. But if you just need to see it because you just want to see if it looks different from the previous version, that's like, all right, come on, bro. It's not going to be completely different.
Think like, competitive.
A good example is like when I seen Crash, and then when I seen like the newer Crash, it's like, all right, I can judge on the gameplay that I'm not going to get that because it's not up to par with the previous one. That's what
Crash. What Crash are you talking about?
Like the new Crash, the team that was it?
Crash 4.
No, you're talking about Team Rumble, right?
Mm.
Yeah, the Team Rumble. Yeah, the Team Rumble. Yeah, like when I seen that gameplay compared to like the remakes of the last one of the trilogy, it's like okay, I can just go based off that.
Yeah, Team Rumble looks like 4.
Yeah, but that's a whole different team, though.
I know.
I don't think we're getting a different team here, though.
No, but I'm saying like the way the gameplay is, like I said. It's like not to par what the previous one is. It didn't feel as the same, you know.
But it's a whole different game, though.
But I'm saying I don't like the way it looked. The gameplay is like the way they did it.
The mechanics. He doesn't like the mechanics of it.
I ain't never heard someone say why did you
do that a lot of times.
Well, I understand where Mir's coming from. Like if it's the same shit from like how many years has Mortal Kombat been out now? Like
that's the thing,
between that time, the only thing that's different was the graphics, like the aesthetics of it. Like it gets prettier every time, and it's the same gameplay though. It's the same dynamic, same grabbing, throwing against something, and then bouncing off, and then doing some moves. Like yeah, I understand where Mir's coming from, but at the same time, like for me, the only gameplay that I want to see is how the fighting style is. How if it's quicker or is it slower? Is that the same? That's all I want to see gameplay. I don't care about anything else because I know it's going to be side to side fighting just like any other Mortal Kombat. But at the same time, I just want to know if the mechanics are going to be the same, basically.
He said that's great.
Bro. Like when they announce the next Call of Duty, I'm not going to be like, I need to see gameplay.
That's Call of Duty.
Like I already know.
Bro. Come on now.
That's just like Tekken too.
But Mortal Kombat is kind of the same as Call of Duty. Like every game is kind of the same.
Mortal Kombat is not going to significantly change. Like it's the same thing. Even if they came up, bro, if they drop Injustice 3 next year, it's going to be the same shit as Injustice 2.
But you have
it's a fighting game, bro. Like
you have a reason to say that.
How much are they going to change within the game? Especially the way it looks.
And even with fighter games like Tekken, like we just said with Tekken NG, like I can't expect them to be the same as like the older technologies. It's gonna be different because there's a whole nother. It's been a time gap between the last one came out. It's gonna be a whole nother team.
I disagree. The only reason why is because like we have Xenoverse. It's the same. They're different titles, but it's the same.
It's gonna be a different team,
bro.
Yeah, Aaron's like,
but Tenkaichi is pretty much before Tenkaichi is Xenoverse. They're the same shit.
Wait, Aaron.
Xenoverse isn't Tenkaichi isn't as big as Xenoverse, but like they carry the same formula in terms of open world like combat. Like,
all right,
it's
so
gonna be a different team. That's
Aaron,
what I'm getting at. It's gonna be like a different developer team.
I got a question for Aaron. So Aaron, from Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11, other than graphics, what has changed?
Okay. So remember, there's no run in Mortal Kombat 9, so you're just dashing. They're also in Mortal Kombat 10. You can't cancel the hits quite as fast as you can in 9. And then from 10 to 11, come on now, that's why I got to ask you, did y'all play 10 and 11? They played nothing alike. 10 is more faster, more rush down, more unga bunga, making you guess a lot more and all that shit. 11 plays more in line with Street Fighter, if anything. Like, trying to be more not having combat. They changed the breaker system, whereas it don't reset neutral now. They got that injustice type of breaker system shit now. Like, come on now, man.
Bro, even if that wasn't bro.
That's like saying Street Fighter 4 play like Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 4 don't play no damn Street Fighter 5.
Bro, but like you're not going to see all those different changes that you're asking for in a gameplay trailer.
Yes, you are.
So how would you even notice? Like, you'll notice some small, subtle details. Oh, they run in this version. Or, oh, there's a new block mechanic. But they're not, unless they're showing you a showcase of the game for like 20 minutes to show you all the different nuances they put in the game. A simple 2-minute to 1-minute gameplay trailer is not going to show you the change that you're looking for.
You'd be surprised.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to tell me that you've been playing wrestling games for the longest and you expect the next wrestling game to come out next year to be somewhat different than the one last year, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter if it was made. It don't matter if it was developed a year or 5 years apart. WWE 2K16 looks the same shit as 2K20. They're 4 years apart. They look the damn same.
Like, okay, like, but you still like. I'll say this, Mir. Go on YouTube. People will analyze the shit out of a 2-minute trailer. It's possible. Like, they can do it.
It's crazy to me because, like, y'all, the first thing, Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, this is DLC. Oh, this gameplay is DLC. Oh, this is DLC. They didn't change anything in this.
It was.
There's nothing that looks different here. It's just DLC.
So good.
But I want to see gameplay. Oh, this looks the same.
Because it wasn't our fault they showed us shitty gameplay.
And listen, you still got gameplay. Y'all been begging for the gameplay. And then when the gameplay y'all get, it looks the same. Fuck it.
It took them to trailer 3. Trailer 3
and not only that,
to show us more.
I'm glad you brought that up. Guess what? Nintendo just said they was noticing a lack of like hype for Tears of the Kingdom. They told AG Anuma that, hey, could y'all actually show people what the hell is going on in this game? So
facts.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
You gotta be able to sell it. So you can't just draw a picture of the game.
We were not wrong, Aaron. We were not wrong.
Not wrong.
So, but it took 3 attempts to show y'all some gameplay change.
Yeah, that's what they fucked up.
They fucked up.
Like,
bro, for all that, you might as well just show a picture of a game and then.
Bro, this whole conversation would be different if they showed us trailer 3 as trailer 1.
That would be fast.
Bro, I'm not saying gameplay isn't like it's not necessary. I'm just saying like I just feel like on certain games, like not to say that you don't need a trailer for it, but like I just don't understand just like this. Oh, I'm not going to buy this until I see gameplay because it's going to be this like, if The Last of Us 3 comes out next year, I don't need to see gameplay. I already know The Last of Us. I'm going to buy it regardless.
The Last of Us. It's The Last of Us.
I don't need to see it. Like,
The Last of Us.
I definitely
if they came out with a Sekiro 2, do y'all need to see gameplay to know if you play the first game, if you liked it enough? Like, unless you're that nitpicky with games, I can't.
I mean,
I would not.
I always look at it who's working on the game first. That's just me. Like, I just want to see, because especially nowadays when they like to put out games and it's all patchy when it first released anyway. So I want to see the game before they put it out.
We have day one patches. Come on now.
I want to see the gameplay, not because of how the game plays. I want to see the gameplay for what the story is, what the mechanics are, like what's different.
Right.
So that's the only reason.
I agree.
So I'm agreeing with everybody here, because yes, it doesn't make sense that you want to see the gameplay for a game that's been the same over the years. But at the same time, yes, I do want to see gameplay also, because there's just certain things that you're looking for to show a difference from the last time, to see if it's worth you wanting to get it now. Like, it's the same game, but at the same time, it's going to be different. Like, the story's going to be different, the mechanics going to change. I want to see what's different from the last one.
Leave it to
you know what I mean?
No, we don't.
So let me
leave it at the mirror.
let me ask this one last question, right? So, and for Nick and Danny, if we got a GTA 6 trailer tomorrow, no gameplay, but they said this game is coming out in January and they don't show us any gameplay,
I'll be excited.
Based off of what you know for Grand Theft Auto, are you going to buy that game, or are you going to wait until it releases and then you get gameplay for it?
So me personally, I usually wait and I look on YouTube to see who's playing it, to see what the game is about, and then I'll get it if I like it or not.
But if you didn't get that, so Rockstar only released the trailer.
No, not from
show any gameplay at all.
I'm talking about from like players who instantly put that fucking game up day one that they played it, and I'll see like a walkthrough or a gameplay like that, and I'll see what it's about. I'll wait for that, because that comes out from just normal people, not the publishers or the devs.
Right.
So I'll do that.
So like so for me, I mean, it's really a hit or miss for me, because I don't really like, if I already know I have this certain expectation, because I'm already a kind of a huge fan for Grand Theft Auto, so I don't really need like some sort of video to determine like I feel like this game is going to be fucking great. I just one of those gamers that is like, all right, if that's like saying another God of War comes out, I'm not even going to fucking I don't even care about like seeing it. I just know it's going to be good.
Right. But that's what I was gonna say. Like, even the expectation, like when you know Ragnarok was announced,
I already was
to see gameplay before you knew you were gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I already knew it was gonna be good. Like, so for me, I didn't even need like any videos or anything like that. It's just I think around that time when it was coming out for that specific game, I just thought like it was I wanted them to take more time with it being released, so it could have came out, but it still came out fucking great.
So Mir just exposed two different this is for the audience, two different people, two different brains, two different opinions.
Yeah.
So you get both sides of the story.
Right.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. So for just coming off that wagon, for expectations, I mean, as far as what do you guys are probably expecting for PlayStation Live showcasing this Wednesday at 4:00 Eastern time to be showing? What are you guys expecting on that showcasing?
Spider-Man 2.
We should let we should let the critics go first. I want to hear the critics. I need to hear the critics. I need to hear the critics.
Before I go first,
because the expectations are crazy.
Aaron,
I need to hear the critics.
Is that the game
It's a Game Boy Micro.
That's how Game Watch. Actually, that's a
Game
Game Watch.
That's a Game & Watch?
The Game & Watch. Also the PS5.
Oh man! So wait. Before we go dive into what Aaron just showed, we actually did it off air. We was just looking at consoles of what really sold the best out. Pretty much selling points. But we're gonna. I think we can leave it for the end of the episode. At this episode, we'll leave it at the end so that way we get because I
go first. So
I think because Amir really wants to really get it off his chest. He couldn't believe one thing outsold the Xbox Series. That was the like.
I mean that's all like not to, like that's just currently as we speak. Right. That's not to be determined like 5 years from now.
Right.
Just right now.
But it's still crazy though.
Yeah, let's hold that for the audience. Let's hold that for the audience.
All right. So PlayStation Showcase. Listen, There's nothing wrong being a critic, all right? There's nothing wrong being a critic.
Bro, you don't even like Sony.
Oh, like,
Bro, you just got rid of PS5, bro.
You don't even like Sony,
I don't
bro.
like Sony.
Not current Sony.
I don't like Sony, right? I like
That's not Sony. That's Capcom. That's Capcom, and you only have that because
I like Sony.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
during that time you had to play those games on Sony.
Exactly.
Huh?
Like
Whatever.
During that time, you had to play it on PlayStation.
Like
Exactly.
I was
Come
saying, the last showcase wasn't too interesting. So I'm just not going to be too hopeful. Now, if do I think they're going to show some crazy shit? Yeah, most likely. They have to. Like, come on, what did they show us this year? I want to see Wolverine. If they show me Wolverine, I'll go back out and buy another PS5. I probably will. I don't like Spider-Man.
Aaron, you're hurting my soul, bro.
I do not like Spider-Man. I don't like God of War. I'm sorry. I don't like God of War. Stellar Blade looks awesome. Stellar Blade looks amazing. We already seen Final Fantasy 16. Don't show us no more. It comes out in like 3 weeks. We don't need to see anything about that. But I want to see Wolverine. I want to see like Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I know when I
Marvel vs. Capcom 4 ain't going nowhere,
we're not
bro.
getting that or whatever. But I want to see like some of that trademark, third-party games from Sony and shit, and not just the cinematic experience.
You mean first party?
I mean, third party. Don't Sony steal games from Microsoft? Let me see them games you've been stealing from them and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm hopeful. I'm not saying it's gonna be trash or anything like that, but I'm not gonna like get my hopes.
you definitely said it was gonna be trash.
No.
You definitely said it was gonna be trash.
Wolverine, it won't be trash at all.
Bro, why Insomniac? Why would they show Wolverine when they got their Spider-Man 2 game coming out?
Why not? Why not?
They haven't showed as much for Spider-Man.
So why would they waste time showing Wolverine if for a game that's nowhere near probably even?
Well, then again, I guess I'm not going like the showcase then.
Damn, Aaron, that one game.
You tooted your own horn. Like you were excited for one game that anybody could have told you that's probably not going to be there.
Or they might show others. That's what, I don't know. They don't do like when Nintendo does. When Nintendo announces a direct, they said, "Oh, we're focusing on games coming out within this specific year." So do not get your hopes up. Don't expect anything. No, don't expect Breath of the Wild 4 or whatever.
Nintendo Directs always be ass.
They do, huh? What?
They always be ass.
I want to see like
game announced.
Yeah, I want to say 85% of that is true.
I want to say 60% of that is true. 60.
They show us a whole 45 minutes of indies, and then
but Sony didn't. They didn't say what they're focusing on. They didn't say anything, so I don't know what to expect. That's why I'm just being cautiously optimistic, somewhat.
No, they're gonna show. Do you think they're gonna show Death Stranding too?
More of it? Fucking not, man. Sorry,
I feel like they're gonna show more of that. They probably show more of the DLC for Forspoken because they need to try to save that fucking game.
They could show Silent Hill remake.
They could show Silent Hill.
I would like to see more of Silent Hill F. Yeah,
I know. Don said he would like to see. What was it, Don? You said you wanted to see more.
Metal Gear trilogy, like the first 3 of the Metal Gear remake.
I remember you saying that.
I would replay Metal Gear Solid 2 for sure.
Yeah,
if they remade it.
If they actually get their act together and over there in Akami, it's like, please bring those back because I never got to play those. Those are stuck on the PS3 generation, like the whole collection edition. So if they remake that, definitely, I would look forward to that. And also, I did see like on Twitter, it was trending the other day. Ghost of Tsushima 2. That's a lot of people are saying maybe they might show that on there. That could be something. And of course, I'm looking for. Oh my bad.
No, go ahead, finish.
Oh yeah, and the main one I'm looking forward to. I just want to see a date. I'll finally get a date for Stellar Blade because they never put a date out. I'm not sure if it's coming out this year.
Why? I don't get that. So stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
Don, if it comes out this year, are you copping a PS5?
oh yeah, this is something I wanted to bring up. I see in developments of PS5 Pro coming out next year. Well, it's in the works.
I showed y'all that. I definitely showed y'all that.
Yeah, this is in the works.
They will never do that. They will never have a PS5 Pro.
No. What we said was there's no reason to do it. All they're doing it is for the ray tracing, which doesn't make any sense. I will not get a fucking Pro just for ray
There's a
tracing.
reason to do it. They know somebody like me will buy the fucking PS5 Pro with claim 8K.
Absolutely will not.
My God,
Absolutely will not.
Not for 8K, bro. There's TVs out there that don't even support 8K yet.
Right. Oh,
They should make it backwards compatible. That's what they should do.
Nah,
I really don't care for that either.
So
I want to play the new games.
Mir, what was you going? I think you said you was gonna ask him. Oh, like if he was gonna get it.
Yeah.
Said I would get it. I'll wait for the Pro. You know, once that come out, since they're doing that.
Wait, what if it's more expensive than the other one?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
No, showing their track record is never that. You know.
I hope not.
I mean, Sony's some sneaky motherfuckers. Is what
they are. You got to watch them closely. Actually,
they'll surprise the shit out of you.
For me, I don't have any like high expectation for this. This kind of showcasing. I'm pretty much in limbo. I just because like we already have a certain amount of games that we already know they're probably gonna show. But for me, I feel like they might still pull something out underneath the rug and show us something else. So I think I want to be really just kind of absorbing everything. That's how I want to be. Like I hope it's a good fucking showcase. That's all.
Yeah, this doesn't have nothing to do with Sony. This is just in general. But the thing I'm waiting for is for some Hogwarts DLC.
He said, "Come on, bro. Can we make online? I would love to have online on that.
I want to play I want to play co-op. Fucking Hogwarts. What? That'd be sick.
Y'all not gonna get online. Y'all not gonna get online with that game. That game was built for a single player experience. Not gonna get online.
But it uses our network though.
Right.
It uses internet network because you have. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it already has that capability. All they got to do is add more fucking multiplayer. Come on, bro. Come on, Sony.
Online.
I'm glad you said DLC. I hope they show Elden Ring's DLC too. There, that'd be a great.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't have like no shade, but I don't have crazy expectations or like like I don't think we're gonna get like I don't think we're gonna get like. I wish. I don't think we're going to get Elden Ring DLC.
No,
because it's for everybody. So like, I wish, but I don't think we're going to get that.
Right.
I highly doubt we're going to get Wolverine, simply because I mean it was just announced last year, and it was just like Spider-Man 2 is probably going to be the main focus for this showcase. It's probably going to be the main game displayed at the showcase. To be honest, I think this showcase is really just going to display the games that we have coming up, like Stellar Blade.
That's what I mean.
Probably Death Stranding 2, Spider-Man 2, some
garbage 2,
some more some PlayStation VR stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm expecting too.
That's another thing.
That's another thing. Yeah.
We came out with the VR 3 already. Watch.
That's like 800 now.
Crazy if they announced a new handheld, especially with everything going on.
Oh yeah, I did hear about some. Some rumors, bro.
Nah, Nintendo owns that market. They be forced to do that, man.
I gotta agree with Aaron on that one, bro.
It's Nintendo and the Steam Deck now,
because it's like what I know. Like, there's so many versions of handheld now. It's like how is PlayStation gonna be able to keep up with that market?
Between Switch and Steam Deck is. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't need any more accessories.
If you were able to get all those games like on the Switch, on the Steam Deck, like seamlessly without pirating the shit. Like, come on, the Steam Deck will be under the rug. No, not the Steam Deck, the Switch.
Right,
it would.
The Switch would be under the rug.
I agree. It'll be under the rug. I mean, no, Nintendo fanboys are dumb, so maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, Valve has been working seamlessly with the Steam Deck lately, and all the updates they've been doing for all these fucking games, bro. Telling you, they coming up.
So will we get like a PlayStation Portable again? Another PSP?
I don't know. They tried 3 times.
That'd be terrible. You might as well just keep working on the VR too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think we need any more accessories. I think like they're killing out everybody with the accessories. But yeah, like I said, just coming back off the games and stuff like that we're talking about here. Like, what is one game you guys feel like you wish you can come back to, like revisit wise, like something that you guys haven't played in a very long time that you can't emulate?
That you can't emulate.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a hard one. There's a game that I wanna come back to, but I can emulate it.
That you can't emulate. That you can't. That you can actually get the full experience of getting if you had the chance. Like it's just imagining. If you had to go back and revisit a fucking PS2 or Xbox days.
Oh, that's easy for me.
You can kind of emulate anything.
I know, but without.
That's what I'm saying. So we're pretending that emulation doesn't exist
right now. Yes.
Okay.
That you can actually go back in time and enjoy like what you used to play.
All right, go ahead, Mir.
Yeah, like
if
you had to pick a game that you played for the very first time and you can go back and rediscover everything for the very first time, which game would it? For me, it'd be GTA San Andreas. I'm sorry, bro. GTA, the soundtrack, like that game taught me so much about like West Coast music and just like
that's
understanding
true.
like the creativity within like open world games, like because mind you, like Grand Theft Auto had the whole they had the whole gang territory thing to where like if you went to this side of the map, like you would be in danger because of this enemy group, or you went over there, you'd be in trouble because that enemy group. And then it just added so much to the game. Like that was the first game I remember where I actually was able to fly like a plane. I don't remember any game before that where I was able to like fly a plane. Like not like a game that involved planes, but like a game where you're able to go to the airport,
Star Fox.
go to the air. Yeah, not like that, but like we're in a game that has nothing to do with planes, but you're able to go there and then drive a plane. The first game, bro, come on now. This is like the first game where everybody really started using cheat codes for it, bro. Like, just imagine getting that experience over for the very first time, bro.
I started using
you guys.
I think I first started using cheat codes was Grand Theft Auto 3.
Okay,
that's when I started cheat codes.
Like, but even like the co-op mode, like just pairing up with a buddy for the first time.
I forgot about the co-op mode.
Running the streets of San Andreas, like. Bro, those moments could never be recaptured again.
Bro, and the crazy part was that with the multiplayer, you could still use the cheat codes.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Flying cars everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the best Grand Theft Auto today.
Yeah. So for me, I'm like huge on horror. Like I love horror shit. And one game that I would want to go back to is Condemned 2 Bloodshot. That game was crazy back then.
I was gonna say
that first person fucking horror, bro. That it was like dark all the time. That shit was crazy. There's like this fucking huge bear that was in this abandoned house, and you had to try to escape the house because you had to grab something in there and then leave, and then the bear was trying to keep you in there the whole time. And the bear is fucking like the size of a tractor trailer almost. Like it was wild, dude. That's the game I want to go back to.
The giant, the jaw size bear.
Yeah, the jaw size bear.
For me, I would say during the time, like me wanting to play this game again, it was a fucking amazing game. When during that time, it was Lords of the Ring: Return to King. The combat system in that shit was like really fucking good for a PS2 game as well. Like parry time, I think you can parry in there too.
The game is goated.
Like, isn't it? Like, it's so fucking good, bro. Like, that's one of the games I could just go back and revisit. Like at this particular moment, I just, Lords of the Ring was just amazing. I had mostly all of them too. So that's one for me. Aaron?
So we're pretending emulation doesn't exist, right?
Right.
You got it. You got to throw that out in the trash.
All right. I guess for me, that's an experience it again at the first time.
Right.
How fucking in love I was with it. For me, it'd probably be Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. That game is amazing. Like people talk about Paper Mario nowadays like sucks horrendous ass, and I agree. But like Paper Mario back in the day, like 1000 Year Door, I have my original copy.
He got a setup for everything.
He got props for everything. My man.
Experience that game again, man. It was like Mario games aren't known for their storytelling, but Paper Mario really has really good storytelling, and it's funny, and the battle system is really, really, really amazing. I was gonna say Super Metroid, but I make it a point to play Super Metroid once every month. So
it's every month. Holy shit!
Bro, Fun fact: I've never played any of the Paper Marios.
Really, man? You need to. This is the best one. The first one
is Origami King,
or the best
bro.
one.
But just looking at it, it's not
one.
my kind of game. Like,
fuck? This is Origami King. So you just say that?
Danny's looking at it like it scares me.
Yeah, you should. Yo, it's really good. Like really, nothing. Like no Mario RPG touches that one. That's amazing, man.
Superstar Saga.
Yes.
Superstar Saga was way better.
Mario Dream Team, those are all really good. But any Paper Mario after like 1,000 Year Door sucks ass through a straw. Like it's horrible, man. Like but Paper 1,000 Year Door, if I can experience that game again. And funny story. My mom, I was waiting for mom to come home from Power Gamer. We started something around called Power Gamer, and I was waiting for her to bring back either Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 2, or just really any game, not Mario. I didn't want Mario. But she came back. She brought me 2 games. She brought me a shitty game called Crash Nitro Kart, which is horrible. Now
the one for PS2?
Horrible.
Nitro Kart was horrible.
Stop it.
Aaron. Oh.
Better than that. Better than Mario Kart.
Lies. But then she brought me Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Now, being the kid that I was, Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door is not straightforward. It's very much, RPG, do missions and stuff like that. So I know what the fuck to do. But like once I had to learn how to play and do it and all that stuff, I had a time of my life. I mean, I sucked ass at it when I was a kid, but I liked it, man.
We all sucked ass at these games as a kid.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
I got a shitty game in Crash Nitro Kart, and I got an amazing game in Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. So, and I think my mom threw that.
Bro, saying Paper Mario is better than Crash is crazy, bro.
Imagine thinking Crash to the
That's
chance.
crazy.
That's even crazier.
That's wild, bro. Paper Mario.
Yep.
Don, you go ahead.
Oh yeah, I would pick. Speaking of Mario, I would pick Wario. From the Wii, Nintendo Wii.
Yo, that's a really good one.
That's a really good one.
Only because I never got to finish that one, and it was pretty good. A pretty good Wii game. Like they enabled the controls to the Wii motion and everything.
Really good.
It kind of made me think of like an early version of like a Switch game, the way you had to manipulate the controls where you could feel the object inside the controller and everything.
Yeah,
and do like all the mini games. And yeah, I definitely want to go back to that mainly because I never got to finish it because I saw my Wii early before I even really got to play more games on it. But yeah, that was a really solid game, as a platformer. Like the whole design of it and the cartoony style. I was like, I hope they one day maybe put it on the Switch. I don't know if they have it on there, but
it's not on the Switch yet.
Yeah.
Damn, that's shitty.
Yeah, that's definitely a good game. Underrated.
So while we talking about most of these games, right? That just keeps bringing us back to these moments. What was one of the games that you actually spend a lot of good time on?
Ooh, can I go first?
Yeah, you go.
The one game as a kid that I spent the most time on Ocarina of Time. Bro, when you got that first open world shit, bro. Woo! I spent so much time on that shit. I was getting lost. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know which way to go. So I was exploring everything. That's a great fucking game back then, man, and it still is today.
How did it made you feel?
It made me feel like open world is gonna be the new thing, and it ended up being the new thing. I felt fucking fantastic playing that game, and I spent a lot of time, like weeks, almost months playing that game. Just walking around and killing the same shit that spawns over and over, checking out the dungeons and doing all this extra shit.
Interesting.
That was fun. And then it followed up. I had Majora's Mask and then Ocarina of Time.
Damn,
those two games. Majora's Mask is a little harder because when the moon crashes down, you got to reset. So that shit was hard.
Damn.
So for me, I would say I had to be Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's a really good choice.
It is because I spend fucking hours and hours. Even just getting up to the, I don't know if anybody else, when you actually had to fight all the members of the Organization 13, like I had
was hard as shit.
Yeah,
that's like Sekiro level.
That's
hard.
what I'm saying, bro. Like if you didn't have the old keeper or like one of the what was one of the actual keyblade
Oblivion,
Ultima, the Ultima.
Yeah, you had to find the parts for that.
Yes. But I used that and it took so much damage from them too. It's like, it took so long for me, but how it made me felt was real. That was Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Like it took me a long fucking time to beat that. And I felt very accomplished after I had finished the entire game, which took like Kingdom Hearts games in general, they're long as shit. Like during that time, Kingdom Hearts 2 took me at least a solid like 4 months to beat. And mind you, that game came out when we were young. We didn't even understand YouTube like that shit. Like, or like, you know what I mean? Like you had to actually fucking figure out exactly how to beat the like certain things or get through the act. Like for me, I found it difficult around that time. I was a lot younger when I played that game. So
the guidebooks.
Right. I didn't get the guidebooks though. I was always like, I'll figure this out myself. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
So for me, like when I first beat it, it really made me feel accomplished. And it's definitely it carries on to this day when it comes with hard fucking games, right?
Yep.
So that's for me. Aaron, Don, whoever.
Beautiful Joe.
Go next.
Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe.
Bro, he had that shit lined up.
I spent all because if you play Beautiful Joe, this game is hard as shit. This game is.
It is hard.
I want to play it.
Yeah, you should play it, man. You should play it now. It's amazing. I love Beautiful Joe, and it's one of those games where like you really have to die a lot to understand the combat. Like you think you learned everything in the first level, but then they want you to be able to slow down time, fast forward time, learn the combos and everything, and it gets harder and harder. And then it has like tough as nail platforming and all that stuff. And like as a kid, no, I had no patience. Like once I was lost in the game, I was like, "Fuck, I'm mad. I don't want to play it no more," and everything like that. But no, I only got like one game per every 2 months. So if I have a game, I was stuck with it. I had to fucking play the damn thing. So I learned it, got used to it, and I actually managed to beat it. It was fucking difficult, man. Beautiful Joe, I'm serious. When y'all play that, if y'all ever play it, I know Danny probably.
I played it. Yeah, I played it.
But Don, Nick, Beard, y'all play that fucking game.
Beautiful Joe. I've always seen Beautiful Joe, but I never actually touched it. I seen it on the shelf all the time. I know it was a big game.
It's one of Capcom's best. Like it's really good, but it's
I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it all the time. Blockbuster or Game Crazy.
And and then it has a life system too. So like you don't start over in the beginning of the game, but you start over when you die and like all your lives are gone. You start over like from the beginning of the stage, and some of them stages are fucking difficult. You got past one part, like oh my god, I got past it. Thank God. Then you die in the middle of your lives, like, what the fuck? Now I gotta do that shit over again? Damn, I don't want to do that shit. Then you just said, fuck it, I'll play it tomorrow.
That's like me with Demon Souls.
Yeah,
God damn it, I lost all my souls.
So I like that. That was the game I spent a lot of time on the kid. That along with Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, and Deception. So
interesting.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would say like a From Software game, but pretty much I spent the majority of the time playing those, so I'm just gonna skip those and just say I say growing up like Crash 2. I played that took so much time. Like at the time when I was a kid, that took me so long to beat like certain levels. It was pretty difficult at the time as a platformer. With Crash 2.
All these games were difficult, especially when we were younger. We didn't actually know how to beat the fucking game.
Yeah. So Crash 2, that took me the longest to actually get through the end of the game. It's like, damn. It's so challenging in certain levels, especially that one level when you're in the sewer. It's like you have to deal with like all these underwater creatures and shit. Yeah, that took me longest to get by. I would say that Crash 2.
Beer?
I think we can kind of like agree on this one together. DC Universe Online. Easily. That game got me into multiplayer, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like that game fucking did so much damage to my mental. Like I've never played an MMO, so like especially at that time, like 2011 to like 2014, 2015. That was like the best time to play DC.
Like we didn't even care about like AAA games at that time. Like
no, DC Universe Online was everything. Like I was so hooked on that game, I didn't mind making a new character every other day.
I made like 5 characters, bro.
Bro, like it was so addicting. Like the raids, just trying to like max out your character and just become the strongest as possible. And then like trying to get like the rarest items in the game. Like that shit did so much to me. Like I could never forget about that game. I hope that game never shuts down. I hope it lives on forever.
I mean, in our minds, it will always live on forever.
It will always live on forever. The Captain Cole helmet.
Oh, you're gonna bring up that I had to look, man. I had to take my I used to do chores. I used to take my chore money and actually go spend fucking what was it, the little PlayStation Plus cards all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember that? I
gotta tell them the story.
Yeah,
you gotta tell them the story about Call of Duty.
What do you mean? Which one?
Black Ops.
Black Ops? There's so many.
Remember Black Ops 2. What do we do with it?
Oh, we sold it. Didn't we? We sold it. Oh, we sold it for DC. We sold it for DC. That's exactly it.
Damn, you sold Black Ops 2 for DC.
So this is like Black Ops 2 had launched. I think we played it for like a little bit, maybe like a month. And then we stopped playing DC and then we played Black Ops 2. We stopped Black Ops 2
and then played DC.
Came out with new content. And for us to get the new, I think the expansion pass used to be like $15 or the legendary membership. I know GameStop was like taking $25 for Black Ops 2 if you traded it in. We took both our copies, took the GameStop.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Like
because I mean, at the time, it like Black Ops 2 didn't have much to hold on. Like it had like
that transit was ass.
Yeah, right. Like it was so bad, bro. Like it was like, oh fuck it, I'd rather had gone trade this game at that time. Now if you can't trade games for shit, like for GameStop, they'll give you like pennies.
GameStop don't give you shit,
man. Right?
You buy a game for $70, like
they need money. They need it, so that's why they're lowering the value of each time you trade something.
Bullshit, man.
But during that time, I'm glad you brought up that story. That's exactly what happened.
Nah, but like just real quick, as a real childhood game though, like it was these two. I always just play these two on PS2. It was Jack 2 and Ratchet and Clank Deadlock. I used to love those.
Oh, Deadlock was a shit.
It was so good.
I played a lot of.
Speaking of Ratchet and Clank, I'm like playing Rift Apart.
How'd you like it,
bro? I'm still playing it. It's fun.
It looks really good, right?
Fucking beautiful, bro.
Oh my god,
bro! I was like, what? This is the PS5.
Yeah. This is the PS5. Aaron disagrees.
bro. This game, bro. I've been sucked in. I've been playing it nonstop for the last 3 days.
It's amazing. Wait till you get to the end. It's great.
I'm at the pirate level where I just saved the one guy because Nefarious is going back in time, like the second Nefarious is going back all over the place.
Mind you, Danny, this is the guy who argues that game, that current platformer you're playing, isn't even touching Mario at all.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not touching Mario Galaxy. Yes.
Crazy. It's with smoking Mario Galaxy.
Let's look at the Metacritic. That's what everybody says.
Metacritic? All right.
What?
What's the Metacritic?
Like, bro.
Regardless though. Regardless.
Oh, now regardless.
Regardless.
Wait, which Mario?
Mario Galaxy.
Get the hell out of here, bro. Bro, that shit
not fucking with Ratchet and Clank, bro.
Nah. Just the whole there's like almost no loading screens, bro. The way you riff through different things is like so seamless. It's crazy. Such a great game.
If you guys like very difficult games, have to try this. This is harder than any damn Souls game.
So we got Mario Galaxy.
Is that Mario?
Metacritic is nice.
That's all. See, the reason
That's
why
2007.
The reason why that's not valid it's because it's 2007 and because those are all Nintendo fanboys.
No,
They're all Nintendo fanboys.
And then
They're all Nintendo fanboys.
97.
I don't agree with this score, but like, yeah, that's Mir has a point.
Mir has a point on what? That's a good score. It just isn't touching Mario Galaxy.
But the reason why, because of Mario fanboys.
No.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, by that logic,
it's
that's
because
Sony fanboys.
It's all the errands out there.
There's too many of them.
The Sony fanboys that show no support for Resident Evil.
Y'all should play Mario Galaxy. And you
I play Mario Galaxy. I had it.
It's amazing.
It's good game, but I like this game better.
No, okay. I mean, we all fall short, guys.
Bro,
sometimes,
but this is the thing, right? You always say that you say not only to Mario but to Nintendo in general that the Nintendo fanboys hype it up. Nobody criticizes it, right?
They do.
Okay, so pretty much every Mario game on the board is rated high, with the exception of some of the
modern Nintendo fanboys hype shit up.
Bro, that game came out in 2007, bro.
Yeah, but that wasn't hyped up. Man. Come on now. That was not hyped up.
And that was one of the first Mario games for the Wii. So, that speaks for itself. Most Sony games, again...
Coming from Mario Sunshine?
Bro.
People hated Sunshine.
Yeah, but Sunshine wasn't good.
People hated Sunshine.
Bro, but I'm still saying, that Mario, that 97 or whatever, bro, that's based off of Nintendo just hyping that game up.
Nintendo hired people to make it go
simply because of that.
Nah, I can't agree.
Yeah. Hold that.
Bro, I've exactly. Breath of the Wild has what a 97, but you say you think it's shit. You think it's shit.
Yeah,
I don't deserve it.
So then, but it has that high regard too. So if Breath of the Wild has that, and pretty much all other Zelda games. There's no way that all these Zelda games and Mario games are completely flawed. There's no way. There's no way.
I agree. There's no fanboys hype up a lot of shit, especially nowadays. But back then, when I argued Nintendo was at their best, at their peak, come on now, man.
Nintendo hasn't been good since GameCube. Outside of the Switch. Outside of the Switch.
No, they've been good during the beginning of the Wii, and they've been good to
nobody cares about the Wii.
Yes,
no,
you don't.
We did a lot.
No, they lost all third parties with the Wii.
No, but they had a lot of third party exclusives with the Wii.
Boo! Nobody cared
more
about
heroes. Not the word that war declassified or Black Ops 2, the second coming. Or anything like
I didn't have a Wii for a long time.
It's been a while.
It was. Now I'm saying I had it for a short period of time and then I sold it.
You missed out, man. Y'all missed out.
What I missed out on?
Metroid Prime 3
was better.
Twilight Princess.
Bro, I don't even.
Mario Galaxy. No more heroes.
But I already played all that shit. I already played all that shit when I had it, and then as soon as I finished it, then I sold it.
Now,
smart man.
Donkey Kong Country returns.
I don't even like Donkey Kong Country.
I wish you would try to compare a damn Donkey Kong game.
Donkey Kong better than most of the platformers you play, so I don't care. Man.
Oh, get the hell out of here!
Donkey Kong not better than Crash. It's not better than Spyro.
Donkey Kong
not better than Ratchet and Clank.
Yes, it is.
No, it doesn't. Donkey Kong hasn't been rebooted since the Wii U.
Yeah, no one.
Where's Donkey Kong now?
They put the tropical freeze. The tropical freeze thing
is amazing.
Which was an initial game for the Wii U, and they just brought the shit over to the Switch. How many Kirby reboot? How many Kirby games they did since then?
And it's still trash.
Kirby gets more love than fucking exactly.
All right,
exactly.
That's fair. That's your opinion. Y'all like cinematic games, but y'all don't actually do anything. So there you go.
I like how,
is Crash a cinematic game? You literally have to move the character the entire time.
Right. All that drifting and everything. Oh my god! Look how fast it goes. I
like how the Nintendo fanboy talks about the Nintendo fanboys.
It's weird, right?
I'm not like them. I agree with a lot of y'all.
I'm different. I'm built different.
I'm different. Tears of the Kingdom is not 10 out of 10. Neither is Breath of the Wild. Neither is Odyssey. No one is modern.
Neither is Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem trash too.
Three Houses is not a 10 out of 10.
Yes,
absolutely not.
It is.
Absolutely not.
It is.
Absolutely not.
It is.
Absolutely not.
It is.
So like just getting ready to close out here. So last one, and I think Don's gonna go ahead and carry this one. So for the state of AI in the gaming industry, could it refine the way that in terms of game development? Don, can you go ahead and take us elaborate on that? Like how is the AI kind of can do something good for the gaming community?
Okay. Well, I can go basically off this. Like recently, I've seen like modders were kind of attempting modding Cyberpunk 2077 recently, and they used the AI generator to pretty much like it has the capability of rendering in real time as like the frame rates go in the game. So if they keep adding stuff like that into games, and instead of like actually being a mod and it be a part of like the development of the game, that could change. That could be a game changer within itself. Because if you can like render in real time with just AI, just constantly working at it, I can't imagine what the graphics can improve, within time at the speed that the AI is, developing that. So if they add stuff that even like the character designs, like now that we know that AI can do like art and stuff like that, I can't imagine like how much less work that, people that actually do the character designs, they could just put into an AI generator and then it just shits it out. And then, but the only thing with that is it would get rid of jobs and like people that actually like to get into like the art of developing a game like that.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword. That's the only problem with that. But it can definitely advance the gaming industry significantly if they actually add stuff like that into it.
The one problem I have with the AI generating thing is that people are becoming I'm not saying people in general, but like it kind of seems a little lazy to me. And then you lose the love, you lose that like passion and that love for that game, and then it starts becoming like repetitive with all the games moving forward, because the computer will basically make everything close to what the last thing was. And you kind of lose that creativity, you know what I mean? Because nothing's like the human brain.
Right.
The computer is very different.
Perfect.
It's randomized, and then it's like it's computer generated. Like
exactly.
It's so like what's the word? Like it's like a common thing. The computer would see something that's commonly done. With the human brain, it's your creative mind. It's how you envision what you want it to be and stuff like that. So that's the one thing that I don't like about it. Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier for the developers, and it kind of like pulls some stress off of them. But then like for us, like the consumers, we kind of like we see that we're losing the love in the games, and then we start getting the same shit over and over again, and then the gaming industry is going to start going like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't imagine if they start using it on Call of Duty. They're never going to change. They never do it now, so I can't imagine if they're going to keep Call of Duty the same like that.
Well, like it's basically like, look at it now. Look at the games that we got back then with the PS2, GameCube, and shit like that, and then look what we got now. Most of the games now are kind of getting close to being the same shit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
And I would say too, like instead of them using it towards like the art and everything, they should put that more towards like bugs in games and patches. Like instead of like focusing on like the art aspect, they should put like AI towards like fixing the problems of like the errors and like like I said, with the rendering and stuff like that, the technical issues, but not the art aspect. I feel like if they go that route, then we will fix this whole patch on first day problem what we're having right now with current games.
Yeah, stop releasing games half baked.
Yeah,
they're not going to do it. Even the half baked games still sell great. They do.
Yeah, I kind of agree with
recent prime example, Redfall.
Oh yeah,
that's it. Yeah, that's right. That's fair enough. Mir, any thoughts?
Sorry, what was the main question again? It was about AI.
It's about AI. So how do you feel like AI can be like beneficial to the gaming community? Like how can it develop games, or how can it help games?
Have you guys used any of the AI generated stuff yet?
I
like
personally
photos
haven't.
And all that stuff?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
I don't fuck
I
with any
used-
of that shit. I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I
Okay.
used a couple of things of it, like the art aspect, just to see what it could do, like test the
Yeah.
capabilities of it. Yeah, it's really advanced at this point. Like it can replicate your face and everything at this point in time, or any kind of art, anything you type up. Like you can type up Kratos doing a backflip, and it would do it like within seconds. You know?
Some scary shit there though.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know. Like I think it's more of a negative thing than it would be positive. But I guess the only thing, like, if AI was to be able to, like, I always think that an actual physical mind should be able to create ideas and how games should be made. But
Same
I think
page.
the good thing about AI is that because it's like it's ran by a computer, it's able to discover things that we can't. So, like,
Right.
in terms of creating newer things, like, for example, if AI was to create a new gaming genre, it would be able to do that because it would be able to fill in the voids that we are unaware of right now.
Mm.
Right? Like those empty spaces of what we don't think of or what we don't know right now, the AI will be able to fill that. Whether it be dumb as shit or not, or whether it's executed well or not, I think like having AI develop games in the future, I think it should always start from a smaller place though. Like definitely don't give it to like third party, first party studios, like more so like indies, mobiles, stuff like that. Like you're gonna let AI experience what making its own games, let it be in like that type of field, and then we can, because like I think it's advanced, but it's not advanced enough to where it's like everything will be
Right.
polished well. Because
Yep.
like even if you use a lot of these apps and stuff now, like I've used some of the photo versions, the photos are cool, but like it's literally just an image of me in a different setting. Really, all it really is. It's not really anything super crazy to it. So I think it's going to take a little bit longer for us to get to a place where AI is like super advanced and it's creating all these new different things. But if AI would, like, if 5 years from now AI was to create a new fighting game, I think in that point we would probably see something that was never done before in fighting games.
Oh, you know what? I should have said this too. Recently, I seen like a MMO. They use AI chat GPT, which is like text to speech. Like they pretty much like it's like a role playing game, and they use it on NPCs basically. So instead of it having like a robotic dialogue, it goes along with your like you're saying to it, because you could speak to the NPC and it would respond directly to what you're describing instead of it having like a default answer. So that'd be interesting if they start to incorporate like that into like NPCs and like side characters like that too, like to make it seem more realistic or something like.
Something like that would make more sense.
Yeah, and I also seen that they modded Skyrim recently, and they did the same thing within that. Like they put all the NPCs with the chat GPT technology into them, and they had them speaking a different dialogue as they would normally. So that's pretty interesting if they start to do stuff like that too.
I think that the developers should use that AI generating thing like when the game is about 80 to 90% done already, and to fill in whatever they can.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say make most of the game out of that.
Yeah,
Right.
it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it should still be more hands on with things, and then just all the errors and all the other shit, they should put it to the AI.
Yeah.
Nice. Aaron, you have anything else you want to add?
Nah, I pretty much just agree with what Don
I
said.
said the same thing.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with what he said, honestly. I mean, I think there's
They'll probably be able to finish Metroid quicker than Nintendo.
well, Nintendo's not making Metroid. Metro is, and greatness takes time.
Greatness takes time.
Sorry, we don't release unfinished games. We at Nintendo,
Like
Bro,
10 years later.
that thing's going on the lifespan of GTA 6 at this point.
and Elder Scrolls 6
and Elder Scrolls 6.
in the same
Yeah.
fucking bin, bro.
Oh shit.
No, I pretty much disagree with Don on that
Right.
thing. Nothing really to say more than that,
Yeah.
honestly. I do think I don't want that to be implemented into game development and have game developers kind of be like extremely complacent and all that stuff, because they're already like certain developers are already lazy. Let's be honest. Like one, if you're a developer, I don't want like calling you lazy because you're doing a job. You know, you're doing a job. You're not really lazy, but you know you can like a bit of creative flair. And a lot of them just,
Microsoft.
yeah. Microsoft. But yeah,
Microsoft.
I don't know. I just agree with Don on that.
Right. Nice. And to add one final take, and this is icing on the cake, as we kept talking about earlier. Now, this is a list of the best-selling consoles of all time.
Oh boy.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Because we've seen this, right? So this is the list, the best-selling list consoles of all time. And there's the number one.
PS2.
PS2?
Yeah, PS2. Makes sense.
The crazy thing is the DS is literally right behind it. Like maybe like 2 or 3 fucking
But
years, so.
I think what fucked up Mir the most is all the way down here, right here. The Quest 2
Right.
that is an Oculus outselling the Xbox Series.
That makes sense. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. More people play the Oculus.
Easy,
Bro, Xbox has no games right now. So they're playing. You know how, bro, Oculus Quest, I played it like last week. That shit came out with so many more games than the Xbox did this whole year, bro. It's wild. It's wild.
What a shame.
Like, I don't
The CEO's
know,
crying
bro.
right now.
Like, I feel bad for Xbox at this point.
Well,
Like,
but guess what? The PS5 haven't surpassed yet.
the gaming watch.
The Game Watch.
The Game Watch.
I never even heard of that shit. That's
The
crazy,
Game
bro.
Watch, 43.4 million units sold. Isn't that crazy?
So do
It's
they-
not that far from it.
So do they count all these sales from the scalpers too?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is in general.
Okay.
This is in general.
Honestly, the amount of people who actually have a PS5 and play it, it's probably somewhere around the ballpark, like probably 35 million.
The fact that Wii,
Yeah.
I'm shocked the Wii did as much as like.
Because the Wii was a good console, and it not only that,
We was
not
real
only that,
big, man.
but it was a huge casual fest. Like Wii Sports moved a lot of those units. I'm not afraid to admit that as a Nintendo fan, Wii Sports moved a lot of those units. They didn't need the casual crowd, the moms, the dads, and the families. They didn't even play games like Metroid Prime. Obviously, they're not going to play that, or Zelda. They're not going to play no games like that. They mainly played Mario Kart Wii and Wii Sports. That's why it moved so much. Towards the tail end of his lifespan, it started declining fast.
I was shocked about the first Xbox. Like, look at that. First Xbox only 24 million.
Bro, that DS is very close to the PS2.
Yeah, that very close.
Yeah, the DS.
Very
Yo, bro,
Yes,
how,
was big.
that shit, kick that shit under. Make sure that shit stay under there. 'Cause that shit don't need to pass. That shit do not need to pass to PS2. Like, what are we like the DS compared to the PlayStation 2? Like, what?
The DS has baby.
Get the fuck
What are
outta
you
here.
Bro,
talking about?
Bro,
Wait, wait, wait,
compared to the PlayStation 2?
It does.
What are we
It does.
talking about?
Yes, it does.
Yo,
Yes,
bro,
it does.
that's insanity. Right?
But that's 4 years later though. So the PlayStation 2 everybody already had, and once the Switch came out, I mean the DS came out, I was on that shit because that was a handheld Nintendo. So I took that shit. So I was one of that 154.2 million 0.02
Yo,
million.
bro.
He was in there.
Yes,
I was in there.
bro.
Well, see, the track record agrees with me. When the PS5 surpasses the what's it called, the Nintendo Watch, then I'll get it. You know, so you know I'm playing.
Yeah, it might be a while, Don. It might be a while. They're a little off. It might be a while. I think you might have
Pro be out
PS.
by then.
It might PS6 might drop by then.
This is even more proof that PS2 was one of the best gaming
The
consoles
greatest.
ever.
It was the greatest. I might actually have to get one.
What's the best selling game of all time?
What's that?
Selling game?
Probably Tetris.
Yeah.
Best selling game? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Tetris, I think.
If going by units, it's probably Tetris, Grand Theft Auto, or maybe Wii Sports.
Tetris? People really paying for that?
Minecraft.
Unfortunately.
Minecraft.
Bro,
No way. Is it really Minecraft?
Yeah.
Minecraft, GTA 5, Tetris.
Bro,
Wii
look
Sports.
at that number. Oh my god.
God damn.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro, who is buying Minecraft, bro?
A bunch of kids.
A bunch of kids. And as you see, all these people are popping out babies, so they buying Minecraft at the.
I might be a little slow here, but like, is this 238 million copies? Is that what it is?
238 million.
Yes.
Hold up, wait, whoa. Let's look at the real thing. How Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on one console essentially got 62 million sales on one console, basically.
That's the Wii U too.
Wii U don't count.
That's the Wii U and Switch.
And Switch. It's between the two.
Most of it's from Switch.
Where's Metroid?
Not even most of it. Like,
where's Metroid?
Nah.
Jesus.
Animal Crossing.
Hold on. Damn. Oh, Breath of the Wild is up there. Like Animal Crossing.
Bro, I thought Pac-Man was free. Like, I thought these games were free, bro.
No, back then you had to pay for them, you know.
New Super Mario. Why is Mario's like on this list?
There's a lot of fucking Mario on here. Like,
yeah, Mario is on the list of fucking lot.
Oversell the shit out of that damn thing.
If you put all the Mario games together, they outsell everything.
Wait, which Call of Duty is that?
The first Modern Warfare. Oh no, this one. Oh yeah, that was good.
Is that the remake?
Yeah.
Okay, that deserves to be up there. That was fire.
That sold around 30 mil.
Okay.
The Walking Dead.
I don't see Street Fighter up here. I don't see Street Fighter 2 at all.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, I know. I don't see any.
I don't see Metroid either.
I don't see Mortal Kombat.
I knew you.
Bro, Duck Hunt's above them.
Like, Duck Hunt was fire.
The Walking Dead. Oh, this is the.
Hold on, nah, bro. That's mad disrespectful. How Duck Hunt sell more than San Andreas? That's crazy to me, bro.
Damn. Wow, that's pretty wild.
Crazy to me.
Yeah, what's up with you?
But that was because Duck Hunt was the shit back then when you had the gun.
How Pokemon
it was.
Mortal Kombat.
FIFA.
Kirby selling more than Mortal Kombat. Sonic selling more than Mortal Kombat.
FIFA.
I still don't see not a Street Fighter up here at all.
I don't see Mortal Kombat. So
I still don't see Metroid.
God of War.
I see God of War up there. Which one is that? 2018?
Yeah.
Damn, Metroid didn't even make the list.
Yeah.
Didn't make the list.
But what about Mortal Kombat? I don't see Mortal Kombat making a list.
Bro, I already told you, no one plays Metroid, bro.
Well, nobody plays Mortal Kombat.
Wait. List of the best-selling video games. I'm guessing like
they're
franchises.
So I think they're gonna be talking about like Mario and Kirby and like the straight franchise. Yeah, I told you Mario.
Tetris.
I told you Mario's number one.
Mario Kart.
Bro,
Final
Minecraft
Fantasy.
is over everything? Hold on, Assassin's Creed is even up there? Minecraft.
Wait, where'd you see it? Oh yeah, 200 mil.
Final Fantasy.
Damn, that's a lot. The Sims is at 200 mil? Wow.
Yep.
Again, these are like for casuals. I'm surprised 2K's not in there.
Yo, The Sims is outselling
casuals.
No, I'm saying like the list of this.
Star Wars.
I'm confused. These games are not casual.
Bro, NBA 2K?
Bro, Assassin's Creed is up there.
Yeah,
Wii Sports?
Assassin's Creed is casual.
No, it's not.
79 mil. 79 mil.
Oh boy.
Minecraft?
Wait, but it's still over Street Fighter. Where's Street Fighter at?
Nah, yeah, you're right. You got a good point. Minecraft was up there. You're right.
All these games are like, typical games.
Wait, where's
you're right.
I'm still not seeing Street Fighter.
No, but
bro, nobody cares about Street Fighter.
I'll be honest though. To Capcom's point, they keep their sales to themselves for some.
Wait, Street Fighter never made the list a second time?
No.
Yeah, hold on.
Nope.
Tekken made the list.
No, but Capcom.
Mortal Kombat made it.
I don't know why.
Mortal Kombat made it. Yeah.
Capcom don't share their sales. They just don't share it.
Because Street Fighter does not sell, bro.
Let me pull up the numbers actually. Because Resident Evil definitely sells and it's not on the list.
That is not Street Fighter. You're arguing a different game.
Mir, did you hear him? He just said that Capcom doesn't share their sales, but there's Resident Evil up there.
Where's that? Well, Mega Man. Now, Street Fighter does more than Mega Man. That's the thing. That's how you do it.
Bro, you just your own toes, bro.
You definitely did. You definitely did.
True.
You said they don't post their sales. for them to post their sales.
I'm seeing some Capcom games up there, bro.
But
Devil May Cry?
Street Fighter sold more than definitely sold more than Devil May Cry. That's
Where
what I'm
is
saying.
it then?
No one
don't
cares
care.
about
They
Street
don't
Fighter,
care.
bro.
They don't care.
Aaron's like, hold up, let me try to save this real quick. Hold on.
They don't care, though.
Bro, it never made the
Spyro.
list. I don't see it up there. It's not on there.
Hold on, Spyro's on the list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spyro's on the list. It's way up there. Oh no,
And
yeah, it is 20
Street
mil.
Fighter 2?
No Street Fighters, bro. Not even the name Street Fighter.
Damn, bro.
I mean, y'all
I don't want not any argument.
Y'all not
Street
gonna take
Fighter
it from me.
again.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Where?
Which
30.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but it's not the sales.
not the sales. How much did it sell?
What is it though?
Hold on.
It's just telling you about Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Whoa! 49 million units. They don't even keep it on there. Are you serious? Exactly.
Nah, bro.
Exactly. Thank you. 49
Yeah,
million
Nobody
units.
cares.
That's pretty
Yo.
low, bro.
That's
But-
45 is low. Mortal Kombat had
49. 49.
Mortal Kombat has straight 79 mil.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What casuals- wait a minute.
casuals play Mortal
How are-
Kombat?
How are you saying 40? How are you saying they don't put it up there, but it literally says 49 million?
I don't. Did they put it up there? I don't know.
Huh?
They also didn't put Metroid up there again either.
Well, look, so they goes by categories right here. If you look off to the side, it says 20 mil copies, 50 mil. I clicked the 50 mil. You still don't even see that in there.
Bro, because it don't exist up there.
Yeah, but whatever. Like I said, Street Fighter is on the list. but-
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yep. There it is.
48 mil.
That ain't fucking with Street Fighter, in my opinion. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Mortal
that's
Kombat.
Well, it's so more than Uncharted, though. Isn't that crazy?
Far Cry.
Is Uncharted up here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. It was below Street Fighter, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it was.
okay.
It was. It was.
But I think
Hold on. I see Crash Bandicoot. Where's Crash at?
I gotta go
I
up.
just seen Crash.
Right there, 50 million.
Crash is more than Street. Yo, I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear
I can go find
nothing
my
about
numbers.
Crash being
I'd like
trash.
to remind
It's
you
so more than
guys,
Street Fighter.
more casuals play Crash than
Casuals.
Street Fighter.
That's the magic word today. Is casual.
Nah,
but
we're not about to
that's
just
true.
limit it to
That's
casuals.
true.
Who are these
I don't like the
casuals? Everyone plays the game.
All right,
Like,
hold
what
up.
are we
By
talking
your
about?
logic, by
Yo.
your logic, Wii
Yo.
Sports smokes every game on this
Yo.
list.
Yo, Destiny is up there above Street Fighter.
Right? No, by your logic, Wii Sports smokes everything on the list.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't go by
Okay.
numbers for the quality.
Yeah,
of the
thank you.
game.
I would not go by
how much-
numbers.
How much did Wii Sports sell?
But didn't Wii
80,
Sports?
80 million.
But didn't Wii
But
Sports?
Wii Sports
come
was
with,
fire when it came out
Did-
with the Wii.
Wait, didn't it
No,
come?
I try to hear that.
Didn't it come with the Wii?
It did
Oh,
come
explain-
with
Yeah, it did.
Explain
did come
Tetris
with
then.
it.
That's what I'm
Explain
saying.
Tetris.
So it's
Explain
really
Tetris.
it's really off the kind of off the
What do you
sales.
mean?
updating.
Tetris
Explain
came out in like
Tetris.
1980, bro. That
But
was like one of the
so,
earlier
no, by
games
your
ever
logic,
launched.
Tetris smokes everything, even Last of Us.
It does. Tetris
It
is a
does.
classic.
Tetris smokes the Last of Us.
It does.
It does.
Not in terms of
Numbers.
a game. Not in terms of a game.
But that's what I'm arguing. I'm arguing in
But-
terms of a game.
Nah, I'm talking about
lose,
sales
bro.
wise.
Whatever. I'm done. I proved my
I'm talking
point.
about sales
I
wise.
proved my point.
Bro, nobody plays Street Fighter, bro. It's cool.
But it's a better game though.
Mm,
Better game than what?
Isn't The Last of Us a better game than Tetris? I would think so.
Damn.
yes.
Damn,
So
bro.
it is.
GTA 5.
By you guys,
that
logic,
shit
since-
crazy.
since
That's how many
Tetris
copies
has
it sold.
more skill, I said Tetris has more units sold. It's
Yeah, but over the time, Tetris has been out before
Right,
fucking
like-
Last of Us. What are you talking about?
Right, like, wait.
Stop
Last of Us ain't even been like, what?
Stop trying to make this not look bad for you.
it doesn't look bad for me
No,
because
Eric-
Street Fighter is still universally renowned as better than Mortal Kombat. So
Bro, when did the first Street Fighter come out? Like 1990?
1987 or 88.
Okay, so you had since 1988 all the way up until now, and it hasn't
try to
surpassed Crash Bandicoot. What are
Remember,
you talking about?
nobody played video game back in the day except for kids.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
That's the truth. Is that not the
Here we
truth?
go, bro.
That's not the truth.
Now we're limiting games to kids only, and
Is
then
that not
casual.
the truth, though?
Oh, here we
Aaron's
go.
using
About
his
ourselves.
Come on now. Final Fantasy
we
6
go.
only sold like 3 million units.
Nobody played Final Fantasy 6. That's why.
I didn't play
Final
Final Fantasy
7 is where
That's what
everyone
Ocarina
wants
of
Final
Time
Fantasy.
only
Can't say
Ocarina of Time
nobody,
only
but-
sold 7 million units. Ocarina of Time.
You the
Nobody
one
played
that
Ocarina of
didn't you say the 64 was a fail? Come on.
Stop-
Like you said the shit
Stop
flopped.
hopping. Stay on point. Stay on track. Stop hopping. Ocarina of Time only sold 7 million, right? So clearly
Okay.
nobody
Crash Bandicoot
plays
1
Ocarina of Time.
Why are you
Nobody
switching
plays
games up
Ocarina
though?
of Time.
No, I'm
Exactly.
using your logics against you guys. That's all.
No, you're not. The Ocarina of Time. Nobody plays it. It didn't sell as good as Breath of the Wild.
Okay, I'm done. You
Can't say nobody with numbers.
You're not just talking out of it.
All right. Well, I think that closes about things. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Peace.
Good.